Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. Today I got a story about Moon Knight actor Oscar Isaac, who plays the titular character in the upcoming Disney Plus series, recently responding to Florida's Parental Rights and Education bill. The bill has been dubbed an anti-grooming bill by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' press secretary Christina Pushaw. She tweeted at the beginning of the month, "The bill that liberals inaccurately called Don't Say Gay would be more accurately described as an anti-grooming bill." The bill, HB 1577, states in part, classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through grade 3 or in a manner that is not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students in accordance with state standards. The bill also prevents school districts from adopting, quote, procedures or student support forms that prohibit school district personnel from notifying a parent about his or her student's mental, emotion, or physical health or well-being, or a change in related services or monitoring, or that encourage or have the effect of encouraging a student to withhold from a parent such information. The bill also requires, quote, each school district to notify parents of each healthcare service offered at their student's school and the option to withhold consent or decline any specific service. Parents must also be notified of any well-being questionnaire or health screening form provided to students in kindergarten through third grade. The parents must be given the questionnaire or health screening form and approve of it before the school can administer it to the students. If any of these provisions are violated, the bill provides a method of redress for parents, beginning with the school district and escalating to a full-blown lawsuit. At a virtual press junket to promote Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac responded to the bill with Variety reporting. He said, "I guess my comment would be," and then he starts singing, and he sings the word gay about 10 times, and then finally ends off saying gay. Isaac would then add, "Yeah, it's an absolutely ridiculous law. It's insane. It's insanity. And I hope that Disney as a company comes out as forcefully as possible against this idea. It's astounding that it even exists in this country," he concluded. This response is similar to one offered by Star Wars icon Mark Hamill. Hamill tweeted the word gay 69 times and then included a rainbow flag emoji, a symbol that originally represented and still does represent God's covenant with Noah. It's now being used by the LGBTQ plus movement and their lobby. As for Disney's response, that Isaac says is hoping that they come forcefully out against it, or as forcefully as possible against this idea, is what he says. The company originally claimed they would not be taking a public stance on the bill, with the company's CEO Bob Chapek explaining in a company-wide email, quote, "I also believe you deserve an explanation for why we have not issued a statement. We are going to have a more fulsome conversation about this at the company-wide Reimagine Tomorrow Summit in April, but I will preview that discussion now as it is so timely. As we have seen time and again, corporate statements do very little to change outcomes or minds. Instead, they are often weaponized by one side or the other to further divide and inflame. Simply put, they can be counterproductive and undermine more effective ways to achieve change." Later in this email, he said, "I firmly believe that our ability to tell such stories and have them received with open eyes, ears, and hearts would be diminished if our company were to become a political football in any debate. Powerful content that changes hearts and minds only springs from inclusive cultures, which not only attract and retain the best and most diverse talent, but also give those employees the freedom to bring forth ideas that reflect their lives and experiences. We must work together to ensure Disney always remains such a place." However, Chapek would later reveal this posturing was a complete and utter lie, as he revealed at the company's annual shareholder meeting that he and Disney had actually been lobbying against the bill from the very beginning. Chapek told Disney shareholders, "While we've been strong supporters of the community for decades, I know many are upset that we did not speak out against the bill. Now, we were opposed to the bill from the outset, but we chose not to take a public position on it because we thought we could be more effective working behind the scenes, engaging directly with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. And we were hopeful that our long-standing relationships with those lawmakers would enable us to achieve a better outcome, but despite weeks of effort, we were ultimately unsuccessful." Following these comments, Chapek sent another email to Disney employees. In this email, Chapek apologized to LGBTQ employees, writing, "It is clear that this is not an issue about a bill in Florida, but instead yet another challenge to basic human rights. You needed me to be a stronger ally in the fight for equal rights, and I let you down. I am sorry." The CEO then declared, "We are increasing our support for advocacy groups to combat similar legislation in other states. We are hard at work at creating a new framework for our political giving that will ensure our advocacy better reflects our values. And today we are pausing all political donations in the state of Florida pending this review." He concluded the email asserting, "I truly believe we are in an infinitely better and stronger company because of our LGBTQ+ community. I missed the mark in this case, but I'm an ally you can count on, and I will be an outspoken champion for the protections, visibility, and opportunity you deserve." The company then appeared to endorse dozens of their employees walking out of their jobs on March 22nd, with numerous of the company's official Twitter handles making statements opposing the anti-grooming bill in Florida. As an example, Disney Plus tweeted, "Disney Plus stands by our LGBTQIA+ employees, colleagues, families, storytellers, and fans, and we strongly denounce all legislation that infringes on the basic human rights of people in the LGBTQIA+ community, especially legislation that targets and harms young people and their families. We strive to create a service that reflects the world in which we live, and our hope is to be a source for inclusive, empowering, and authentic stories that unite us in our shared humanity." The company also allegedly put in a gay relationship into their upcoming Lightyear film. The relationship had reportedly been cut, but following Chapek and Disney's revelation that they were fully on board against the anti-grooming bill, the disordered relationship was restored. So I don't know about you, but that does look like that Disney is coming out forcefully against the bill and other bills like it. And if Chapek's statement is true, they are actively opposing this type of legislation in other states. And I think that shows where Disney's real values are at, mainly that they don't actually have any, and that their values are twisted, sick, and disgusting because they are actually trying to get instruction about sexual orientation and gender identity to kids in kindergarten through third grade, and then they're actually trying to prevent parents from knowing about this instruction, which is utterly sickening as well. And that kind of goes with Oscar Isaac, because he appears to be completely on board with the bill as well. My guess is he probably hasn't even read it because he thinks it's don't say gay, and he thinks he's being funny by saying gay multiple times, which doesn't really make any sense given what the bill is actually about. And it just makes him look utterly stupid and just an idiot, honestly. And that really goes to show you that these celebrities really have no understanding about what they're actually talking about. And they should probably, instead of making dumb comments like this, they should probably be like, "I don't know anything about that bill. I'll have to get back to you on that." Or "I'll have to learn about it," or something like that. Or maybe just even something like, "I don't have a position on this bill." But then again, that runs into the same problem that Disney ran into, where they said they didn't have a position when they actually did have a position. And then they got called out for saying they didn't have a position, and now they're like all on board with the people calling them out. So I guess that there's that problem too. But I think you should probably have some understanding of what the bill is about before you make a comment. And it clearly, to me, Oscar Isaac's comment clearly shows to me that he has no idea what the bill is. He hasn't read the bill, and he's only heard that catchphrase that people opposing the bill are calling it the "Don't Say Gay" bill. So let me know what you think. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.